It's hard to believe that it's been about 4 years since Soul Calibur 6 came out back in September of 2018. The game was actually a commercial success and it did better than I thought it would in terms of sales. And I actually own a copy of Soul Calibur 6, but a lot of people are wondering whether or not there's going to be a Soul Calibur 7 a little bit later down the line. And honestly, I'm not too sure about that because Bandai Namco has not announced anything about an upcoming Soul Calibur 7 game. And it might be a while before we get another Soul Calibur game because it took us a while to get Soul Calibur 6 following the release of Soul Calibur 5 from 2012, which is actually a pretty decent game despite all the negative reviews that it initially got. But in hindsight, Soul Calibur 5 was a solid game. It had lacked depth in terms of offline gameplay. The story was rushed, but aside from that, it was a solid game. The characters, on the other hand, the new characters introduced in Soul Calibur 5 weren't quite as popular as some of the older characters in some of the older Soul Calibur games, like Sofita. She was absent in Soul Calibur 5, even though she was mentioned several times in the story. And people liked the older Soul Calibur games a lot better because they appealed more to casuals because they were just simple arcade fighters that didn't really place emphasis on storytelling or anything like that. And this was during the Dreamcast and the days where people used to go to the arcade centers to play video games and stuff like that. But yeah, another Soul Calibur game would be nice. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to happen anytime in the near future. And if it does, we're going to keep our fingers crossed and hope that it's something that is not only better than Soul Calibur 6, but it has maybe a new story and something original opposed to just revisiting, I guess, stories of the past or what have you. And I do feel that, the Soul series, despite the fact that it's not as popular as some of the other fighting franchises like Street Fighter or Tekken or Mortal Kombat, there's still a lot of people who still buy the games, and they would definitely purchase a Soul Calibur 7 game if it were to happen. But as it currently stands, a lot of people are unsure about the status of the Soul series, whether or not Soul Calibur 6 is going to be the last installment within the series, or whether or not we're going to get a future a little bit later in the decade. We'll just have to wait and see.